NC Math 1, release items, question 49 from the calculator active section. What is the midpoint of the longest side of the triangle with vertices 1, 4, 3, 4, and 3, 6? Pause it, try it before you move on. And we're going to go over this in 3, 2, 1. So you may want to graph this. So we have three coordinates, 1, 4, 3, 4, and 3, 6. And if you watch my video with the rectangle, you might remember you can do polygon. Polygon, parentheses, parentheses, 1, comma 4, close, comma, parentheses, 3, comma 4, close, comma, parentheses, 3, comma 6, close, comma. And let me zoom in on that. Looks like I see myself a right triangle. 1, 4, 3, 4, and 3, 6. And it says, what is the midpoint of the longest side? This is a right triangle, so my longest side is going to be the hypotenuse. You can tell it's a right angle there, right? So my longest side is going to be this side right here. And so the midpoint is literally the coordinate that is halfway between the endpoints of that side. So visually, it looks like it's going to be this coordinate right here, which lines up down here at 2, and this number is going to be halfway between 4 and 6, so it's going to be 5. So you can come up with the coordinate 2, 5 as a visual check. Now you may remember the midpoint formula, and if you've gotten away with using midpoint before on Desmos, midpoint does not work on the calculator active portion of the testing version of Desmos. So you recognize my midpoint is going to be these coordinates here, which is going to be 1, 4, and 3, 6. And well, this failed us because this is not going to work for us. 1, 4, and 3, 6. Just doesn't give me midpoint. Midpoint is not supported by this specific calculator. So we got to actually know the midpoint formula if you're going to do this by hand. So you're going to take your averages of these coordinates. So you have this coordinate 3, comma 6, and you have this coordinate, this is going to be 2, so it's going to be 1, 1, comma 4. And to simply get the midpoint, you're going to add up your x's and divide by 2. It's the average of your x's. And you're going to add up your y's and divide by 2. X1 plus X2 over 2, Y1 plus Y2 over 2. So if I call 1, 1 and 4 X1 and Y1, and I call 3 and 6 X2 and Y2, since those are the endpoints on my longest side, I can say 1 plus 3 divided by 2, and 4 plus 6 divided by 2, which is 4 divided by 2 and 10 divided by 2. And dividing both of those by 2 gives me 2, 5, which I got visually, but now you know how to do this using the midpoint formula.